Nightwing, you're with me here?
Yes, I'm with you. I'm joining the server now.
Alright. And we're gonna get ready. Yeah, we haven't done a proper introduction on padski. So let's give padski a proper introduction. Right before we start, padski is the guy who is co-casting this with me, huge part of FLABSLAB, and just a wonderful, amazing pilot. He's come such a long way, and of course he's from Sweden. One of the best in the world, if not the best, in my opinion. I got nothing to add. It's just a wonderful pilot, very creative, very resourceful, and I would really like to say JetYarou can put up a fight, but I have a hard time to believe that. But you know what? Let's just see what's going to happen. We got the telemetry data on here. We got Nightwing here. We got a shitty ass stream, but this is how we're going to roll. This is padski versus JetYarou. You need to come on the tower, Nightwing.
Yeah, I have problem joining the server right now, and I'm rejoining again. It's okay, you can start without
me, don't
worry.
I'm the only one on the tower, and I need you because I fucked my camera up.
Okay.
It doesn't work. Look at that.
Oh
Shit.
wow, I noticed your POV is really
Yeah, it's I think it's 100 or something like that. I'm not really sure. It's a really wide POV indeed, and that's how it is.
Yeah, I noticed.
I have to turn my settings a bit low here to make it a little bit better for those guys. Get in the server so we can get this started. Come on.
I am in the server.
I don't see much difference, but okay. Just spawn up on me and we're gonna get this started.
Alright.
Again, guys, we terribly apologize. This is a last-minute solution that we came up with, and I came home extra late, even to the stream, and there's no other option to do it. So this is how we're going to do it, so padski can fly properly and not suffer from terrible lags and stream and take care of all the shit. Give him a proper fight. And we're going to set it off right now as I get in. So I'm gonna set the camera up, and we go. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. padski, you wanna introduce? Well, you know what? Let's just get it over with. We're late. JetYarou from Japan versus padski from Sweden. Round number 1, last match of the FLABSLAB group stages is starting at the moment. Of course, we're gonna have the rematch of Air Navy SEALs versus Raptor on Saturday to complete the picture, but here we go. Round number 1, padski versus JetYarou. JetYarou is the one with the name tags and a slight lag, but ooh, great start by padski. Horizontal. Both of them are sparring up. Yep. And it looks like padski is immediately in position here on JetYarou. Both of them are smoking with ECM. padski is following through pretty nicely here, and looks like JetYarou has got a pretty good speed from the telemetry data here, and a switch by JetYarou. padski is gonna follow through.
Following.
Yep, indeed, following pretty nicely here. And we apologize for the shitty viewing experience, guys, but this is the best we can do in such a short notice. I will keep apologizing for this until we're coming back with a real stream. And shots put by padski into JetYarou. We cannot see his telemetry; just disappeared off the screen for some reason. But shots. And looks like JetYarou is taking some damage. Not that much damage. It's just slightly smoking here, but is damaged. And here we go. It was at 78%, and now regenerating his health up. And JetYarou makes a horizontal turn, and padski is gonna score a kill instantly. Bad turn by JetYarou. padski will read that, predicts it, and puts the shot in it beautifully. padski scores the first kill versus JetYarou, and this is 1-0 to padski, and let's see what else we can find here. JetYarou is gonna take off,
and they are getting ready again.
Yep.
Let me do a fast intro for JetYarou, I guess. Japanese
go.
pilot. They're starting.
Yep, they're starting, so no room for introduction
No.
yet.
Yeah.
And ooh,
Not yet.
Petsky goes up, JetYarou goes down. Petsky will see that, and now they're converging into each other. Looks like JetYarou—he's got a slight advantage over Petsky actually. And ooh, Petsky makes a right turn, horizontal, and JetYarou tries to cut from the top down. ECM by Petsky. JetYarou is in position, great position by JetYarou, and he follows through. And now Petsky is being chased. And it's a dangerous situation here for him, but Petsky has a lot of resources at his disposal, and he can do a lot to change it around. We'll see what happens. Petsky
We
is trying
don't
to
know
escape.
what JetYarou is capable of yet.
Exactly. We have seen JetYarou fight here a couple of times, was displaying very solid performances all the time, but he fought very extremely skilled pilots, and I think he is with no points in the group stage so far. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm not really sure. There's so many pilots, so many fights, and it's hard
Let
to
me
keep
check
track of
this.
all of it. And I didn't have time to do my background work here. So now we're continuing to see Petsky being chased by JetYarou, and a switch by Petsky. JetYarou will follow with ECM. Beautiful move by JetYarou. Very smart. And Petsky does not shake JetYarou off. Makes another switch to the right. Sorry, to the left. And JetYarou follows it beautifully. I mean, JetYarou, look at
Another
that.
switch from Patsky.
And JetYarou follows that as well. Cuts the angles. And another switch by Petsky. And JetYarou
A
will see that.
switcheroo from Patsky. Never
Yes,
seen that
and
before.
JetYarou is countering that beautifully, putting some shots into Petsky, more shots into Petsky. Petsky's taking a lot of damage, 46% off of Petsky playing, and you know what? JetYarou is not playing fucking games. He means business, and look at that. Petsky takes damage, being chased. Now he's gonna regenerate his health, but wow, JetYarou is putting up a nice
JetYarou is
fight.
putting a lot of pressure here on Patsky.
Yep.
Patsky needs to be careful on his move because he doesn't know what JetYarou is capable of. He's not comfortable yet. That's why he's playing safe right now, just trying to keep up his speed.
I don't
and
think
cutting
those
and
two
cutting.
pilots have ever fought against each other at any frame or competition. And now Petsky with his speed closes the angles behind JetYarou, gets the advantage by a circle fight. I understand that switching against Yaru is going to be bad because JetYarou is going to have a good situational awareness. And now Petsky flips it around with a beautiful couple of cuts and a pretty solid speed control, as you can see.
There's the CM move there,
Yep, and
getting a little bit of angle.
and a horizontal cut by Petsky. Tries to get more angles on JetYarou. It's very difficult. JetYarou seems to have perfect speed. Look at that. 310, 39, 37 now. I always talk about speed and then they fuck up. So I'm just going to shut up about it. You guys can see it on your screens. They're half-assed stream here. Just if you were
There we
wondering.
go. Look at that cut from Patsky again. He's flying basically parallel to the flight path of JetYarou.
Yep. Petsky, man, when I fly him, it's like flying myself. It's so difficult. Such a talented pilot. Such good control on the plane. And look at that. Just working the angle slowly but surely. And Yaru is in danger here. It's gonna...
Yeah, he needs to do something. Well, it depends. Either he needs to keep that up, or he needs to do something quick, and Patsky will gain more angles if he does
Yep,
anything
and look
different.
at Petsky. Petsky's cutting from the sides, from the right side this time. Follows the scissors, but it looks like JetYarou is commencing a very
Wide scissors.
Wide scissors, indeed. And
We see
Petsky is following like a boss. Cuts from the right. Look at that. He's flying right of JetYarou all the time. Does not follow him directly, but flies to the right. Now tries from the left, and now gets some separation. Maybe we'll see some shots. No, we do not see some shots. JetYarou maintains his angle difference, and while Petsky is closing it down, JetYarou...
now we're gonna see some shots here.
Yeah, I
In a bit.
am thinking that too as well. It looks like it. Petsky is closing it pretty fast, and JetYarou does not switch, does not do anything to shake him off.
Yeah,
Here,
Patsky
horizontal
is really
turn.
close to JetYarou now. He's really
And-
close for a kill.
Oh,
and here we go.
Shots by Petsky into JetYarou.
And a
27. There's a
disable. Is that a
disable
disable?
and a
Yes.
kill.
And
Petsky
a
does
kill.
not
There
play
we go.
games, and this is the 2-0 for Petsky. That took a bit more time, but
Yeah, JetYarou doesn't know Patsky at all, and they don't know each other, so they're both complimenting each other for now.
yep, and it is a great flying by JetYarou. Petsky is a very hard mountain to conquer, and you know, they never fought each other. No hurt in this cause. You know, I mean, they've never fought each other. Here we go. Round number 3 immediately starts. No chance to take a breath here, and Ooh. JetYarou is going up. Padski is going down. JetYarou is going to see it and actually have angles on it. Head-on passes
Head-on
by
shots.
both pilots. Padski takes some damage, more damage than JetYarou. JetYarou put about 22% damage. Padski took about 18, put about 18 in him. So looks like Padski got more damage to him, but now they're both regenerating their health, and JetYarou has the advantage. And they're getting really, really close to us here. I can hear the jet roaring, and let's see what's going on. Padski is actually slightly behind JetYarou. JetYarou's got the advantage. ECM by Padski, but look at that. Padski speed closes. Oh, switch horizontal right by JetYarou. Padski will see that, respond slightly too late, and JetYarou now will try to capitalize on Padski's late turn, and he has the angles, but not enough for a shot. He is following, but not enough for not enough for a shot. And now
JetYarou, we'll see if JetYarou can actually cut Padski, cutting him.
And Padski is making a spiral up and immediately rolls down. JetYarou follows him directly without wasting too much time, and it looks like JetYarou does not want to give up that fight. He's putting up a fight, and Padski make a switch to the left. JetYarou cuts into it, gets some angles, but not enough to make a shot. Another switch by Padski, and another follow-up by Yarou. Yarou cuts that switch again. Wow, beautiful flying by Yarou. Very smart. Look at that. He almost got angles for a shot.
Very well right now. Yes.
Yeah. And JetYarou is putting pressure.
Padski trying to figure out what move to do next with JetYarou. And here we go. Horizontal. ECM.
JetYarou will follow it
beautifully.
Yeah. He follows very... Oh, and shots by JetYarou! And Padski is disabled! And this JetYarou is fighting back. That's 33% off with a single stream of bullets. And according to the telemetry, Padski is disabled. We cannot see it visually. And here's the kill. JetYarou puts a score into Padski. What a beautiful comeback by JetYarou. And
JetYarou giving Padski money for the run.
A run for his money. Oh, God. And as you can see, both pilots are complimenting each other. I'm just going to hide the chat from you so you don't see that. So we have to tell you that stuff. No, I'm just kidding. It doesn't really matter. It's just going to give you a better viewing experience. And that's 2-1. JetYarou scores a kill versus Padski. And JetYarou, you know what? I take it back. He's a solid pilot. Very smart. Very persistent. I never said he was bad, but I said Padski was really good. So...
Yeah.
Why are you laughing?
Time I met
Listen to me, you frog leg eater!
I can't concentrate.
What are you doing? Fucking Frenchies. Putain de la merde, de la queue, de la bonbon. And here we go! JetYarou immediately loses position. And they're almost crashing into each other. Padski's gonna dive right after Yarou. Sees Yarou, will take the angles, but Yarou goes down. Tries to cut from below. Padski will see it come from the top, put some shots into him. We do not see how much damage was taken by Yarou, but he's smoking heavily too. More shots by Padski. There's a disable.
That's a disable.
A quick disable by Padski on JetYarou.
That was a really, really good fight.
Padski is pissed. And he's going for the kill, not letting Yarou get the space. And this is 3-1 and a possible match point for Padski. And wow. This is turning out to be pretty interesting, you know. I mean, Padski fought, got a point, another point, and then Yarou fought back, and now Padski instantly from the start puts the pressure and put the kill. And here we go, JetYarou versus Padski. Possible match point for Padski here, and they are going live. JetYarou makes a horizontal left, Padski make a vertical diagonal left as well.
JetYarou going top, Padski following and cutting his trajectory. Ooh. They're head on, practically head on.
With a small prediction turn here, but it doesn't work for him. As we can see, I'm not really sure who's in the lead.
Right now, they're just trying to cut each other and still on a stalemate, in my opinion.
And Padski makes a switch. JetYarou is going to follow and put some shots, but those shots do not hit. That was a scare shot. And now JetYarou, we're going to see him follow Padski right below. And now Padski is again being chased. And I don't have enough time to look at the telemetry data while I do this and work the camera here for the viewers. So and you don't see the telemetry data, so you guys are just gonna have to look at it. And a bad switch by JetYarou. Padski will see that right away and push in for the kill. We can see Padski is right behind JetYarou. Well, not right behind, but gets the angles
really quickly with his cuts here.
Yeah, man, he cuts like a boss, man. Look at those cuts. This is just beautiful to watch. I mean, angles are coming in and out, and again, a switch by JetYarou. Padski capitalized on it and closes more angles with that switch. He predicts that switch.
Getting closer and closer
And we're
with
gonna
each
see
loop
shots.
here.
Yeah, we're gonna see shots very soon here by Padski. And JetYarou needs to do something, and he's got about 30 seconds before he becomes a roasted piece of metal in the sky. So
He needs to do something very quick. There we go. Look at Padski closing in really slowly
closing
there.
in solidly. Every loop he closes in, and JetYarou realizes it and makes a move, a roll to the left and then immediately to the right. But Padski closes the angles. There is absolutely almost nothing you can do in this. And shots by Padski, putting some shots. 51% by Padski into JetYarou. JetYarou is suffering a lot of damage, and Padski is going horizontal now on JetYarou, and JetYarou gonna take damage. And here we go, Padski puts the final shot into JetYarou, and this is a 4-1 and a victory for Padski. That was a rather quick fight, wow, that was indeed quick. Padski takes the win here, and in a brutal display of dominance against JetYarou, our Japanese pilot. And throwing the compliments again, as you can see here on the chat. I'm gonna leave it open for you guys to see. Those guys have a lot of respect for each other, and that was it, I think, for today. Man, what a crazy evening! I mean, crazy long match, some stream alterations, some problems here and there. Cancelled match and another cancelled match that because of Fadimat's being kicked from the tournament, and you're just suiciding now. What the fuck is happening, dude?
I'm hungry, man. I don't know.
Oh man, so we're gonna say goodnight to JetYarou, and I'm gonna sign off. Padski is gonna come back with his stream up. And we're gonna make a few more announcements and then sign it off for the night. So if you guys want to stick around to hear about our next matches, go right ahead. If you don't, then thank you for joining us, and we'll see you Wednesday. We'll be right back when Padski is gonna put his stream back up. More announcements, upcoming matches, and some general bullshitting, and maybe a bonus match since we have not seen all the matches today. So we'll be right back. Stream is going off. We'll be back in